What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 60 Beer Reviews. Happy Friday. Today we are checking out beer from Almost Friday. Friday Beers, Light Lager. Very excited to see what we think about this one. So, they are, I believe, contract brewed out of Utica, New York. It does say Friday Beers, brewed in Utica, New York by Almost Friday Brewing Company. If it's not Friday, it's almost Friday. They just hit different. Time to commence suckdown, as they say. Comes in at 4.2% ABV, 120 calories. No can on date. I did see on the package. It was really weird on the inside of the package. May 24th. Now that could mean two things. Either May 2024 or Best by May 24th. We're like 2 weeks away from May 24th, 2025. If I had to guess, it was like packaged May 2024. So that would mean this is like right around a year old. It's a light lager, not too worried about it. This was kept cold when I picked it up. Enough blabbering. Cracker open. It's Friday. Check this out. I figured your boy Glassy was proper enough to review this in. Man, yeah, that looks like a light lager to me. It is crystal clear. Looks like beer, man. I mean, it just looks like a lager. A good finger of pretty bone white colored head. Kind of decent head retention. And fading away a little bit. Nice carbonation in the glass, though. Yeah, I can see my finger right through it. It looks like a light lager. You know, about what I expected it to look like. So let's get a nose on it. Check out the aroma. Ooh, this is like, gosh, what light lager does this remind me of? Not even light lager. It reminds me of like, God, it's been so long. I don't like have macro lagers all that often, but God, this reminds me of like, I don't know if it's like Bush. Um, I went through a phase just trying all different kinds of domestic macro lagers. This smells like one of them to me, and I can't put my finger on it. Which one? It's got a little bit of that banquet thing, maybe PBR. There's one other I just can't. It might be Budweiser. It's got this just sweet, almost like corn. Maybe. Yeah, it's got this sweetness to it. It's bready, white bread. Honey. Yeah, tons of just like honey sweetness. It's got a little bit of this, like sometimes with domestic macro lagers, I get this little bit of like a dusty note. I don't know if that's the age. Again, I don't know if this is a year old or not. Who cares? Um, yeah, just a little bit of this dusty thing. It's not like off-putting or anything, you know. Which, like, honestly, let's be honest. If you're drinking this, you're probably not sitting around smelling it like I am right now. You're commencing suckdown, which we shall do now. Cheers, y'all. Yeah, it's a little sweeter. It says light beer. I mean, 120 calories. This drinks more like a Bud, Miller High Life, Coors Banquet. It's just got a little heftiness to it. And what's the ABV? 4.2? Yeah, I would guess this is like 5.5 ABV. Yeah, for sure. Definitely got this sweetness, which I kind of dig almost. Um, yeah, this is pretty solid. Pretty good beer. Not too much to it. Doesn't linger on the palate or anything. Wasn't really expecting it to, but tastes pretty solid. Tastes like beer. Got just that bready, malty, more like biscuity than crackery. Um, and yeah, some of that honey sweetness comes through. I'm pleasantly surprised with this. I feel like compared to most macro lagers I've had, this is not quite as carbonated as those. So it's not like super, super chuggable, drinkable as some others I've had recently. Like we just reviewed Garage Beer. That beer was pretty nicely carbonated. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of like Bud, you know, Miller High Life, all those. And I mean, 120 calories. I can't think, calories off the top of my head. I drink craft beer. I'm not really doing this thing for the whole calories and everything, but it just, I don't know. I feel like it drinks a little bigger than what this says it is. It says tasty light beer. I don't like how they do that. One side it says if it's not Friday, it's almost Friday. Other side says tasty light beer. Forgot to talk about the label. I do dig this label. It's pretty cool. If you guys are familiar with Friday beers, it's just on brand for them. All in all, tasty beverage. I'd drink it again. I got a 6-pack, $8.99. Price is there. I love it. Here for it. Value, value's there. Availability, I have no clue. No clue. They're out of Utica. I'm sure you can get this across New York. I am not too sure. I know they got a bar here in Nashville. I'm sure if you're down there near Broadway, they'd be stupid if they weren't selling these down there. So if you guys have had this, please let me know. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts. So I think that's all I got. This was fun. Love checking out some Friday beers. Happy Friday to all. Thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. Cheers.